All right, finally back at the porch job where we did the stamped concrete, which is absolutely stunning, by the way. So we got a post set. We went with 6x6 to make it nice and beefy. Nice thing is it fits perfect right up in between the two little trim pieces. Now we kind of were hoisted by our own petard. Is that the expression? Because we've got our post right in the way here to support it. So we cut a little out of here. We're hoping we can get this guy in and slide it on in there. So let's see what happens. Hope for the best. Mindy, here we go. Should I get off the ladder? So close. So close. Can you get off the ladder and give me a better hand?
We've got at least 1/4 of an inch hanging below, Dwayne.
Do you have this where I can move it?
Yep.
All right. You sure? This can't go bad. All right. There.
Oh, we almost had it.
There we go. I'm trying to, you're missing it when you slam it like, okay, there it is.
All right, hold on.
Captain tight.
All right, can you hold it?
Yep, I got it.
Here we go. That didn't move. Is that side going?
Reloaded. All right. Woohoo! All right, you better hit up here. You're gonna come out. Okay. What do we need? You hit it with the hammer and the block of wood up at the top so that it doesn't.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, right there.
Where we were at.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and do the bottom.
There we go.
Fit and a half. Well, the thing is, once you get it straight, you know, all of a sudden now it's short again. Yeah. So you got to make it exact. Yeah, see, it's already getting looser once you get to where it needs to be. That's home right there. Ho, ho. Now we got to bring that bottom in and get the level. Get loose still. All right. Yeah. See, now it's almost swimming in there. Huh? You got to definitely come over. No, actually, you got it. You got it.
I can twist it.
Well, we also want to come closer to the house. We're going to come about an inch toward the house, roughly. Whatever seems to work best, 1.5 inches. That concrete may go uphill a little right there, so we may not be able to get it as close as we want. It's not square, obviously. But... Okay, what are we at?
1 5/8 inches. You want me to take 1.5 inches?
Can we? Yeah, sure.
I mean, just so we got a there. 1.5 inches.
Can we do any better?
Oh,
I mean, we got a pretty good sized gap there. I would like it a little better.
Take it up to 1 inch.
Oh, that's why I wanted it, but I don't know if we could get it.
My side is 1 inch. It'll
Yeah,
need to be.
you twist the torch, but that's.
Oh, it wasn't so tough after.
Yeah, it'll put you back though. That's the problem.
Can't get at it. It's straight.
Yeah, we got 1.5 inches up here. What do you got, 1 inch? More. Bring her on. It's barely moved. Oh, light tap. There. That's a heavy inch.
This is less, so I'll have to come back.
You're right at 1 inch on my
is it?
end. So, all right, we'll jockey that around a little bit, and I think we might be good there. We got another one we got to put in over here. So this is our way of cutting a 6x6 when you don't have your 12-inch table saw with you. I'll show you one in a minute. But that one, I think we threaded it the wrong way. We tightened it instead of loosened it. Left that little tit there sticking out. Well, we'll get another one over here and we'll film that one. Oh, need the batteries. Door 1/10 shelf. You want to go grab me some batteries?
Okay. Okay.
Timing is everything. Do like this Makita saw. I've been cutting for a month, it seems like, and I haven't changed batteries. It's been a long time since I charged these, so hopefully they're good. All right, good to go. All right, flip it. Definitely time for a new blade. Good. Okay, now comes the fun part. Should I tighten it this time or loosen it?
Loosen it.
Oh, loosen it? All right, I'll loosen it then. That might make it a little easier. Voila. Right?
Good job.
Well, here's what we got done today. We got all of our posts all cut and ready to go for all of our handrail as we go around. We figured that all out, but we did get one section put together. I absolutely love it. It's gonna look so nice. And I got to get some trim coil because you can see where this old wrought iron was. So the old pieces, I might be able to use a couple pieces, but some of it I'm going to have to replace. So I got to get some more of that, and we're going to pack these posts out a little bit around here, make a little bit of a cap there, and I think that'll look nice. But I love that. That's going to look really good when we get this done. So that's all I can do for today. We're all ready to roll, and but like I said, I got to get some trim coil, and a couple little odds and ends. This will come together pretty quick. All right, till next time. So here's my setup on doing it at an angle for the stairs. We've got very short stair runs. I made these a little longer, and I set it at 32 degrees, which is what I used, or what I found out that both steps are, and drilled these. Now this is the bottom. That's going to be the top, and the reason I show this is if you see the line, the holes lengthwise of the studs are different. I think that I'm right. We'll find out tomorrow when I go to assemble this. But as I laid it out, I kind of made a jig on the floor, squared it up, and when I did, the tops and bottoms don't line up. And I thought I remembered that whenever I've done pre-made stair rails before, that the top board and the bottom board, the holes are in a little different position. Because if you put it right in the exact same template as the other ones, they don't line up once you square this bottom and the top up. So we're gonna find out tomorrow if I'm right or wrong. If not, no harm done. I can always, it's only 28 inches, so I can always make more. But well, okay, I'm gonna finish drilling this out and we'll check back with you guys tomorrow. Last hole. Never thought I would make it. 192 of these holes, of which 40 of them were at an angle. I'll tell you what, I could never ever be on a manufacturing line ever again, I don't think. So shout out to all of you who can do monotonous jobs, machinists. I'm not all machinists, but I'm sure some of it's monotonous, or anybody on an assembly line. More power to you. Man, I just can't do that anymore. Yay, last hole. And these are going a little hard because they're going at an angle. And my drill bit is completely wore out. So it's drilling very slow, and it smokes a little bit. This is as tired as I am. But can it make it? Yeah, it'll make it. It has to make it. So they make clips for this that we could have used, but they're plastic, they're cheap, they split. I don't like them. Sometimes the rails will get loose and they'll fall out. Just seem flimsy. I'm gonna buy a pack just so that if my holes aren't right, I can at least put them at the top, and you won't really see them. And then I can adjust these if I have to, just in case my holes are messed up. Yay! It's Miller time. Anyway, so hopefully I don't have to use them. We're gonna give this a shot, but aluminum against the treated, the old stuff. These used to be copper chromated arsenic. That's what they used to. I worked at a treatment plant, but I actually fixed the forklifts there, and it was copper chromated arsenic in the day. This now we have two formulas. If you ever notice, you got ground contact, and then ones that say not made for ground contact. This is the kind not made for ground contact. We could put a little bushing in there so that we won't have direct contact with aluminum and the treated. But at any rate, yeah, back in the day, that other stuff though, it was nasty stuff. And when I was working on forklifts, they'd come off the pad and it'd be just dripping off where they put the, they loaded the lumber up on these carts, and they would actually use the forklift to push the carts into the treatment tank. And then later they had a chain and they'd pull it back out. A little archaic, but it worked. And then the forklift would have, it was a Heister 190, and it would have this stuff just oozing off the bottom of it. And no way to clean it, because they wouldn't allow the thing to come off the pad, because they didn't let any of that copper chromated arsenic roll out from that pad area, so it was collecting a drain. And so there's nothing I could do but work on it on the pad. Put some cardboard down. You know, you talk about back in the day not having any safety. You know, wow, I'm sure I've eaten some of that stuff. So anyway, I'm glad those days are done. We don't have to worry about dealing with that stuff anymore. All right, well, I'm gonna clean up and call it a weekend. Yeah, I have about probably an hour to my weekend this weekend. But at any rate, all right, good thing I like to work. We'll see you guys tomorrow over assembling the railing. Well, everything was going well this morning. Yeah. Until
Is there a job I can buy?
What did you do, Josiah? Man, you bent that booger too.
Snapped right now.
Youch. All right, let me see what we can do for plan B. I think I do have other, well, I know I got the 3/16 bits in the truck, but we'll see if we can do. Never have enough bits. Anyway, this was our idea. We got this post in over here already anchored. And how we did it was we cut some blockers out of the deck board so that we have enough clearance up here for a cap. And then we've got, I cut them back 4" by 4" deck boards, and tap condos to the house. And then we put a couple of angle screws through there, but then we also even put a tap con real long going down in through here. So this guy's not going anywhere. So once we get that other post in, if I have a bit, then we'll be able to just pull a string across here and get our posts set. And that's how I did this one here. We pulled a string from off of that one, and as soon as the string touched that one, I knew where to put that one. Make sense? All right, well, I'm gonna go look for a drill bit. All right, so we pulled a string line from that post across all of our posts. Those are really close together. I'm gonna get but one spindle in there probably. We kind of knew that. And then we marked it so that everything's in line with a pencil mark that'll come off. But to keep these two posts level, I put a block of wood up here. I mean, already right now, just putting that temporary block of wood on top has actually totally secured that thing. And it's not even anchored at all. So that one's going to be solid, especially when we get our rail coming across this way and our other rail coming down the steps. And then put some, we're going to put some tap cons down there into the concrete. So between the handrail and that, I don't see that guy moving at all. Should be good. All right, well, we'll get to drilling some more holes. Jim just loves to cut grass. He was cutting grass over at his mother-in-law's when we were working on that roof, putting that mule hide on. Now he's cutting the grass here at his house. Can't win with this grass cutting. Always lawnmowers. Anyway, we got Josiah knocking the posts in, or the spindles in. It's getting there. Meanwhile, I'm setting this post here. So far, those work pretty good by having a crossboard to attach it. I got that one anchored in with the cap cons. This one I'm ready to pull. I figured center. I'm pulling my line here to see which way I got to go with that. So looks like we're bowing out the string here just a tad. So we'll fuss around with that. I'll get that one anchored. It's getting close. And putting a handrail pretty soon. Alright, just saying I got a little bit faster at doing this. He's just tape measuring it to make sure that it's down in there 1.5 inches so that they're all fairly even as we go along. And we'll tap those all in place. And once he gets it started, then he'll put a block of wood on top so they don't damage it until he drives it down to where it's in there right tight. We got this side together. I've got to still nail that little block of wood underneath. If every time your rail's over 48 inches, you want to put a little blocker underneath so that it doesn't sag. Even without this top rail on, it's pretty stout. With these 8-footers, you definitely need one at 4 feet. And we got that guy together. And our little guy. This is funny. One spindle. Homeowner's gonna go get caps. They make so many different kind of caps, so I figured let them choose. So I'm gonna go shopping and look for those. I thought they were gonna do that already, but they didn't, so I guess that'll be another day. But trick to this, it's like making sure they don't fall back out again. It takes 2 people. You gotta hit back right where you're right there, yeah. Okay. Go down one more. Okay, that's good. You can work it in. It's good. Why don't you go back and hit that again? I like to keep going back and checking because as you hit that down and then you start hitting here, it wants to pop like that and come back up. The guys the other day had a problem with that popping off. So we just keep checking it. Feels good. Cool. Might have to hit here because it's not wanting to come down. There it goes. Oh, this guy here is starting to hit now. I'm going to try that. Yeah, that one was up a little higher than the others. Okay, go ahead. And hit where your hand is probably. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Go ahead, start back again and work your way over. You're good here, 36.5 right on the dot. Go quarter more in the middle. That's good. That's pretty close. I hope you got it. 36.5. 36.5. 6 3/8, I'll take that. Now this is one that actually we got that exactly centered. Both handrails are the exact same size, 56 and 7/8. So let's see if it actually fits. I throw blockers under there, just make it all the same height. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, we'll measure in with 2" like the rest of it, put screws in it, and then make a cap. All right, guys, this is where we're going to leave it today. We got that all anchored in. That's all we have to do on that front porch other than trim the top and put one cap on. And that's done. Of course, here they got the caps. That's all done. I got 2 more of those posts for right down here. We're going to put rail down these steps here. And we started on this one. It just ran out of time. So we got that handrail. And I got this anchor post or set. So yeah, we tap conduit to the steps, tap conduit to the concrete. It ain't going nowhere. Fireworks? I don't know. Well, at any rate, I was I was pretty close on the angle. That worked out. I was able to do it like I wanted to do it. And then the only drawback was, and I had a feeling, I remember talking to PC saying these posts should be higher at the bottom because of the angles. I had a feeling that they would be too low. I still got to put a 2x4 on here, which is going to come level with this. So my trick is going to be taking a piece of the post that I cut off, adding it on enough so we can put a cap on it. And it'll be fine. And it's only going to be this post and that post because these posts are 48 inches. They're longer. So when we set those, we'll have enough height for these, so we'll be good. So it's coming together. One more day, and then I'll have to do that APDM roof on that, and remove that schoolhouse bell thing, and put new shingles on that roof. And we'll be out on this one, unless they come up with some more projects, because I think they want windows too. So, all right, well, we'll see you the next time we finish this up.